Hey channel, welcome back to Robert White Moto for another weekend vlog. For those of you with the attention span of a fruit fly and you want to jump to the parts you are interested in, there is some chapter markers in the description below where you can just get to what you want to see. First thing on the agenda this morning, I've been working with CarPlay motorcycle.com on this wireless Apple CarPlay Mini Ultra. You remember last week we tested it out, it kept dropping. Well, they gave me a URL to go to. That is a numbered URL where you type in the numbers, which brings up the back-end programming for this device. And they wanted me to change the delay startup to either mode 1 or mode 2. Your options were default, mode 1, mode 2. All right, so I'm on mode 1 right now. It popped up, Apple CarPlay did pretty quickly, which, okay, that same as last week. But the proof's in the pudding. Let's just give it a ride. And like Mark's Garage also identified, see if this thing stays on or does it drop out. That is the real test here. So come with me. Let's go check this out. I don't have my Go Ultra today, so I'm just going to be talking to you about the screen and let you know what happens. Right now, it's on. Apple CarPlay is working. Let's go. All right. You know what? CarPlayMotorcycle.com. I didn't even get out of my alley, and Apple CarPlay dropped again. It's coming back like it always does. I really don't think the delay in startup is the problem here. It is the consistency of the connection. It is dropping. My quad lock doesn't do that. Maybe because the quad lock is a larger apparatus. Maybe it handles the heat better. I've noticed this tiny device gets pretty warm. Maybe it's a heat issue. All right, I'm going to go back in and reprogram this into mode 2, which was the other option they told me to try. And let's see if that does it. This is going to be a quick final review of this product, I'm pretty sure. Back in a moment, channel. All right, round 2. I have switched the startup mode to mode 2. And Apple CarPlay is up and running right now. So let's try again. Here we go. I'm going to take you guys with me. You know, in Mark's Garage video, he actually timed this thing. Every 3 minutes or so it would drop out. Has nothing to do with where you are in the world, what signal you're getting. Every 3 minutes. That is a software issue, folks, that needs to be settled, figured out. Every 3 minutes drops out and comes right back. On his ride, it did it 7 or 8 times. And so CarPlay is still up. And we're just going to take a quick ride down the block and back and see how this does. Or we will keep riding until something happens. So far, so good. Still working fine. Apple CarPlay is up and running still. And it just dropped off. So what was that? Mark, I do believe that was about 3 minutes. All right, guys, I am done testing this unit. I cannot recommend it. And I'm sorry, CarPlayMotorcycle.com. This item is defective. So until you guys can figure out why it keeps dropping out, it's not really something I can endorse for folks. All right, guys, let's move on to the next segment of this Moto vlog this morning. I am glad you're with me. Grumpy as I might sound this morning, I'm going to be okay, really. All right, channel. Welcome back. For the next segment of this weekend's Moto vlog, we are going to head to DFW Honda. Now, as you know, when we head off to DFW Honda, I usually just ramble for a while and then we get there, and I'm curious to see if there's anything new on the showroom floor. So, if you are only interested in what might be new on the showroom floor, again, I say reference the chapter markers in the description below, and you can jump right to it and bypass all my ramblings. Okay. What's happening in the YouTube bike community this week? Well, you might have seen that Mark with Mark's Garage took out his Triumph Scrambler 400 for a little off-roading around Road America. How cool is it that the man lives so close to Road America and can ride around that area? I know the Road America track pretty well, but only from the Xbox racing I used to do some time ago. Yeah, I've kind of outgrown that, but it's pretty dang accurate, that Xbox stuff. So you get a feel for all the turns and all the hills, and it's a wonderful track. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Very capable bike. Looks like a really fun bike to ride, Mark. Just took it a few places that you can't take a car, and small, maneuverable. The fun bike to ride. Mac with Gold Rider 1. Mac is now chasing subscribers. Something he said he just wasn't going to do. Well, he has changed his mind. Like motorcycle camping, he has changed his mind. So he's chasing subscribers now. Motivated by our friend Cruiseman's recent achievement of 100,000 subscribers. That's a crazy number. So you guys go out and give Mac some love. If you're not already subscribed, just click the subscribe button. Gold Rider 1. Let's give him a little help. All right, got my Apple CarPlay up and running now on the quad lock wireless CarPlay device. And as I mentioned before, it works flawlessly. Does not drop out. I say flawlessly. There is an issue, and I have yet to determine why. Is it a quad lock issue? Is it a phone issue? What's going on? And we'll see it here today. I've noticed when I get on the freeway and I get up to speed, the connection of wireless CarPlay lags. Like on my GPS, on my Waze that I've got running right now, I will go underneath a street bridge, and it's 15, 30 seconds later on my map that I go under that bridge. So I don't know why it's delaying. I don't know. I just haven't figured that out. But it's important because, I know where I'm going today, obviously. But if I was doing something where I didn't exactly know where I was going and I was relying on my GPS, heck, I might pass a turn before my GPS ever indicates, hey, there, your turn is coming up. So I don't know what's going on there. All right. Still trying to figure out that. I think I'll Google it, or I don't know, maybe something on YouTube about it. It's not just Waze. When it's happening, and remind you, when it's happening, it's 15 to 30 seconds behind. Even if I was to say, you know, I wanted to send a text by voice commands. If I said, hey, S, you know the rest of the word. Hey, S, send a text to Cruiseman. Well, when you do that on your phone, or you're in your car, it doesn't do it in my car. That's interesting. It makes that rainbow border around your screen to let you know that S is paying attention. Well, that pops up late too. That pops up on my screen 15 to 30 seconds late too. And it's been listening, my phone has been listening to what I've been trying to say, but I've been waiting on seeing that border pop up. And shoot, by the time the border pops up, the phone's tired of listening to me and has moved on as if I've changed my mind. So it's not just Waze. The whole interaction with Viper, the whole interaction with maybe it's the Cena to the phone, or the phone to the quad lock. Somewhere in there ends up being a delay. All right, it's already doing it. You guys are going to jump over to this camera right here and watch my screen down here. We got Waze up there. Got a group text going between me, Don, and Dale and Chris. Anyway, I am going to hit the keypad over here to bring up a function in Waze, like I want to give it a command or something. And when I hit the keypad, you know, any other time, if I was doing it in my hand and we weren't moving, or I was in the car and I was doing it, the screen would pop up. What do you want to do? So watch here. I'm going to hit this little button down here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. You see that pop up right there? That's what should have popped up immediately. And it was 10 to 12 seconds later. I mean, I was counting, but I'm sure I'm counting slow. That's what I'm talking about. Why is that delayed? All right, I'm about to pass Main Street in the Colony. It's a bridge going over Main Street, but I'll be able to see the street beneath me. Let's just see how long it is before I cross the street on my GPS. So where are you, street? Here you are. There's red lights. I am crossing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about crossing it on the screen now. That's the delay I'm talking about. Anybody else experiencing this? Do you know why? Were you able to fix it? Let me know in the comments below, please. Okay, so that interaction just a minute ago had nothing to do with the Cena. I wasn't speaking commands through my helmet. I was punching buttons on the bike. So now we're down to the connection of the bike to the phone. Because what you're seeing on my screen here is the phone. It is mirroring the phone, only it's mirroring it with a lag. Jeez, I wonder if that's a quad lock thing. I don't know. All right, let's enjoy these two wheels and just take a ride. Some of you guys have noticed from time to time I have this cord attached to a zipper in my jacket, and you've asked what it is. This is exactly what it is. It is a tether to this Go Ultra, this tiny little camera that I love that takes such great video. Well, it's tiny, and it's on this connection pretty solid. I really don't believe it's going anywhere. But if it does, it is tethered, so it's not going far. That's why. So that's what that is. Yeah, so I'm on my way to DFW Honda. Has quickly become, in the 3 years I've owned this Goldwing, my favorite dealership. I've been going to them for decades. Back when the VTX first came out and the Valkyries were out, I've been going there just to drool for a long time. But here recently with this Goldwing, they have become my favorite shop. Jacob, the service manager there, he's always on it, very nice, very personable, make sure things get done right. Brian, my guy in parts, super helpful. Gives me a discount, but I think it's a discount they give everybody. I like to think I'm special. I don't think I am. Anyway, Brian always has great conversation. I look forward to talking to him every time I go. I know the owner of the place, very good guy, really good guy. Therefore, I put my trust in this place. If I need work done, work I'm not covering through one of Cruiseman's videos, yeah, they're the place I'm going to go. So if you're in the DFW Metroplex area and you're either in the market for a bike or you need service on your existing bike, I can highly recommend DFW Honda. I get nothing from them. They're not sponsoring this video. I don't have any affiliate links to them. Nothing. I just believe in what they're doing, and I trust them. You can too. All right, we are coming up on DFW just in time. They are just opening up. Actually, they've been open for a bit. Let's go in and see if they have anything new.
You know, these guys have long since been the trike headquarters, I think, of the entire United States. They sell more trikes here, and they're always stunning. This one, the 2025 Burgundy Anniversary Edition in trike form. That's beautiful. Then, of course, they got the gold one, 50th anniversary. I might have said 25 a minute ago. That was a mistake. 50th anniversary. Both of these in trike version. Says 50th anniversary right there. Very nice. All right, let's go in and see what they got going on in here. Well, how about that? You guys see this? Cruiseman's new 2026 Goldwing in trike form. That amazing charcoal, dark charcoal color. Wow, that's pretty. That is pretty. I'm telling you, if you're in the market for a trike, this is the place to be. There's that reactionary color. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's purple.
Beautiful color, isn't it?
It is. It absolutely is.
You get it out in the sunlight, it really stands out.
I think I've seen it out there.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Well, welcome to DFW Honda. Is there anything I can help you find today?
No, sir. What's your name?
My name's Tyler Hall.
Tyler. Come here all the time for my parts, but I get away on the weekends and make a drive from Frisco, and it's just a little therapy. So
I understand that.
I always want to come in and see what you guys have new on the floor, and this time it's that new 26 color scheme in the trike form. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, if you're looking for a trike, this is the place to come.
Absolutely, yeah. We're proud to be blessed with all these trikes and all these bikes to be able to get people riding and start their adventure.
All right, well, I'm gonna look around and drool a little bit. Good to meet you, buddy.
You as well. Have a blessed day.
Yep. Good guy. See, that's the kind of service you get here. I wasn't in here, 3 minutes, and somebody came up to me. 3 minutes. When I was out in Tennessee, I was there 2 days, not one person came up to me. Just saying. Just saying. I already see my guy Brian back there, working hard as usual. NT 1100, 2026, that's a pretty silver color. So this one's 12,000, folks. I love how they take off $1. That old marketing, ploy, take off $1. 11,999 looks a lot better than 12,000. This one's a 2025, that one's 2026. They look like fun bikes to ride, to be honest with you. Looks like they got a lot of different versions of the Rebel. I believe this is this the Rebel 1100? I think so. 2026, 2026, yeah. And then I think this is the smaller Rebel. I love that seat. Look at this blue color. This blue color in that brown seat really looks good. Take you off this pendant so you guys can make sure and see. All right, let's check out the Goldwings. Looks like this one's had some work. Oh, this is a 2021. Looks like that was a bagger model. Somebody added a top case too. There's that 2018 pearl white that Cruiseman had at one time. Not this specific bike, but that paint color I'm talking about. 2020 Burgundy Tour Pack. This one has a clutch, so it is not DCT. I guess they all have clutches. This one has a manual clutch. Very similar 2021 version, so we've stepped up a year here. This one is a DCT. It's got an aftermarket seat cover on it. Wind Rider. There's that gray, the new 2026 gray. Almost got a little pearl flake in there. I mean, you can see it. I love the blacked out engine look. I really like that with certain colors. It just works. Silver. So let's go back for a minute. There's the 26 gray information. Silver, also a beautiful color. 2025 in this case. Okay. 2026 Burgundy. Very nice. I'm kind of partial to the Burgundy. 2026 Smoky Gray, like Cruiseman's. There you go. There's a 2026 Burgundy. I like the 2026 version of Burgundy because they stuck with the Ardent Red all the way through the bike. It's not, you know, except for the pinstriping and stuff, the bike itself is all one version of Ardent Red. And it's a beautiful color. It's the prettiest Burgundy they have, that Ardent Red. All right, here is that new gray color for 2026. We've seen this one before. We've been out here and seen this one before. I mentioned a minute ago the pearl flake in it. Take a look at it here in the light. You see that? Very nice. I think I'd put some pinstriping on it. There's the stats on that one. And then this one, you guys will recognize this one. This is the one that Slappy purchased, and the Sonian, he purchased it. The Sonian is making it his own. If you haven't seen that, go out to the Sonian's channel and look at what he's doing to that bike. He calls Cyborg. Absolutely incredible what he's doing to that bike. And it is a 1 of 1 now. A 1 of 1. That's the stats on this one. Man, I love that flat color. You can do so much with it. And of course, Saturday mornings at DFW Honda means free donuts. As if there wasn't another good reason to come out here, okay? You in the market for a chair? You guys will recognize this. It's very similar to the chair I have. I have the 50th anniversary chair, but I love it. It's comfortable, packs away very nicely. Here's another thing about DFW Honda. They do so many trike conversions. They get a ton of spare back tires. So if you need a spare back tire, this is the place to come find you one at a good deal, okay? So yeah, look at all these. Come get you a back tire. All right, well that's about it for the floor. Not a lot of new stuff. Some new things. Need a BMW? How about this right here?
I know, that's what they told me when they walked in.
There's a red trike over here I don't think I've seen. This color red. That might be a 1 of 1 too. I don't think Honda's come out with fire engine red. Now, that's kind of nice. See now, Honda? You got to do something like this, or the orange. Bring it back. Bring it back. It's a black one. 2025. You in the market for an adventure bike? Trends out. This is Don's bike, I believe. NC 750. Don, I think that's your bike. Africa Twin, man, if I was younger and an adventure bike rider, it would be an Africa Twin, and it might be this red one. Good gracious, that's pretty. This white one, there's the stats on that. 2026. Another 2026, this red one. Wow, I wish I was 20 years younger. I'd be tearing up some concrete and dirt with this thing. Black 2026. Is black new for 2026? That's pretty dang sharp too. Look at those bronze accents. Dual clutch transmission on the Africa Twin. You know, our friend Dale had an Africa Twin, the white one, for a while. And it had dual clutch transmission. He speaks very highly of it. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. All right, Adden, I think this is what your dad drives. Is this Papa F6B? Is this Papa F6B's bike? I mean, different color. But I think that's the bike he runs. I don't know, I may be all washed up. Hey, channel, you know I've said it before, you meet the nicest people on a Goldwing, and I just ran into Martin here. He recognized the hat and wanted to say hello, wants to come to breakfast one of these days. Say hi to the channel, Martin.
Hey, y'all, how's everybody doing out there?
All right. Now, Martin recently bought a 2020 25, the anniversary edition, 50th anniversary edition, burgundy bike. So let's go take a look at his bike. There it is, man. That's a beautiful burgundy color. That's a dark Merlot, man. That's a nice bike. You know, when these came out, everybody was giving the gold one a little bit of crap, but everybody loved the burgundy one. So yeah, that was my favorite of that whole year model. Have you done anything to it?
Just put the Gold Strike highway pegs on. That's about it.
I think I have those too.
About 2,000 miles on it now. 2,500, I think, something like that. But
Okay.
man, that thing's
I see you got quad lock.
quite a lot, yeah. That's probably it.
How many miles you say, Gunner?
2,600.
2,600. All right. You haven't broke it in yet. Ooh, got your bell.
Got the bell.
Yep. Very nice, very nice. Well, that sure is beautiful.
All right. Very nice guy. Said he lives in the area, wants to come out to breakfast. So we're happy to have him, and anybody else that wants to come out for our first Saturday of the month breakfast. The next one's in August. Let's see when that will be. First Saturday in August. All right. Well, how about that? August 1st. The first Saturday in August is 2 weeks from today. August 1st. You guys mark your calendars. Come on out for our first Saturday. Sorry, if I'm saying Sunday, I meant Saturday. First Saturday of the month breakfast. August 1st. 7 a.m. at a wake in Carrollton, right across from Fort God, if you guys know where it is. Come out and see us. Ride off stand, working well as usual. Another great day at DFW Honda. Good people. All right, well, let's wrap this video up today, guys. Thanks for joining me for another weekend vlog. I appreciate you guys always coming out. Love you guys. We'll catch you again next week. And until then, ride safe and God bless.